Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to another Rage video, where tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as we are continuing on the homeward stretch of our 25th anniversary together, God, man, that makes me sound so old already, we are once again going to be checking out Selena Gomez. And what's very interesting is that if you remember anything about how this year began, we first checked out perhaps her most recent record, and here we are, and we're going to actually check out one of her, pretty much her very first record, really, ever since sort of leaving the Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen finger. And this is sort of like from her first debut album, I want to say, from 2013, which was, it's really interesting because I don't know if it's either this song or the one that Demi Lovato did in 2013 that was sort of up against, well, actually, no, when you think about it, 2013 really was the year for when all the big Disney child stars really started to get into music from, well, then again, Miley Cyrus had been in it for a very long time anyway, outside of her stuff with Hannah Montana. Selena Gomez was just about to get started, and Demi Lovato was a very keen songwriter beforehand, and here we are. We really have come full circle. We can't stop now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? So, if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. So let's begin. Slow down. In 3, 2, 1, and...
your attention, I wanna steal you for rhythm and invention. Mr. T, you say I'm ready for inspection. Show me how you make a first impression. Oh, can we take it nice and slow, slow? Break it down and drop it low, low.
These, this seems very strangely evocative for what I imagine from Selena, because I never really imagined Selena Gomez being tremendously evocative, even back for 2000. I'm gonna say this isn't exactly what I thought it was gonna be, but let's keep going. Let's keep going.
You can't let me go. I just wanna feel your body right next to mine all night long, baby. Slow down the song, and when it's coming closer to the end, then rewind all night long, baby. Slow down the song.
Yeah, this is absolutely... Now listen, guys, I don't know if it's just my imagination or whether or not this was absolutely the intention, but yeah, this seems like it's either meant to be a huge metaphor for something else, which is sort of what I think it's meant to be, or it could be just the most generic sort of lyrics for the most generic sort of beat you can imagine, because it doesn't really seem like... And again, I know how heavily pop music gets criticized for just having nothing lyrics in a nothing song that has no steam to it or energy to it, but this is sort of, I think, where they come from, where if you want to picture stuff that's just doesn't have any real rhyme or reason to it to exist. And I don't want to be too mean to Selena Gomez, absolutely, but it's sort of those things. It's like the generic voice as well to it. It's sort of one of those voices where you can't really pin down who it is, but you know what it's supposed to be. Which is a real shame as well, because I think Selena Gomez's talent is a lot beyond this. If Rewind or Slow Down or whatever that other one was. So yeah, can't necessarily say this is the biggest highlight I've heard from Gomez thus far.
Yeah, baby, slow down the song. Yeah, baby, slow down the song. If you want me, I'm accepting applications, so long as we can keep this record
You know, I don't want to make any more assumptions really about this than I need to, because to be honest, I don't know if it's just the song's not really giving me much to work with, but I wonder if the music video is literally just going to be her in a club or just dancing outside, or like maybe somewhere in either LA or Miami or something like that. I don't want to make guesses, but makes you wonder.
Got me going. Breathe me in, breathe me out. No stop until the morning. Breathe me in, breathe me out. You know I'm ready for it, for it, for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Breathe me out. The music's got me going. Breathe me in, breathe me out. No stop until the morning. Breathe me out. You know I'm ready for it, for it, for it. Yeah. It's the cataracts.
Sorry, what was that?
It's the cataracts.
It's the cat. What?
I just wanna feel your body right next to mine all night long. Baby, slow down the song. And when it's coming closer to the end, then rewind all night long. Baby, slow down the song. Yeah, baby, slow down the song. Yeah, baby, slow down the song.
How do I do it?
It's the cataracts.
Well, that added so much, didn't it? Also, apparently the Cataracts and David Kuniko were meant to be like the producers for this song, so good to know they fitted that in. I never would have got it otherwise. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, and unfortunately, again, I just want to just double check, because I do have like a... Okay, so my mistake, they're set in the studio, and it's actually set in Paris. So, different, I guess? Okay, so there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That was Slow Down by Selena Gomez. This might actually be the first, well, outside of whatever was on Erotic Diary of Fantasy, this might be probably the one I've kind of like disliked a little bit. And I disliked it just, well, for more for the reason why of, again, I get the song, yes, absolutely. It's about wanting to, you know, it's like you feel like the whole presence of the world around you, and you just sort of want time to like stop so you can take in like the lights, the city. I mean, to be fair, there are some cities in the world, especially the City of Lights, like Paris, where if you literally stop time for a second to see like anything along the Champs-Élysées, or even along the Eiffel Tower, or even if you're just standing on the side of the Seine looking over the Louvre or the L'Arc de Triomphe, you would be absolutely amazed. I mean, Paris is still on my list of one of my top favourite cities to visit. Though it probably won't be happening next year because the Olympics is going to be on, and that's going to cause me... I mean, Paris is, traffic system is meant to be a nightmare in the first place, but I'm thinking Paris during the Olympics, during the summer, or at least I think it's meant to be held in the summer anyway, where, it's still going to be tremendously busy, and it's I would almost struggle. But the problem, and again, kind of like talking about struggling just for 1 second, that is kind of a problem I do kind of have with this. I mean, it's not that the song's bad, although I don't think there's nothing really about it apart from when you strip everything away, what it's trying to say, which is way better than anything else that this song had going for it. And unfortunately, it just doesn't really seem to convey anything with that in the song or even in the music video I just saw. Because the only other thing that I really do think that does sort of like convey this idea a lot better is Bright Light's Bigger City, which is an absolute banger from 2011, and I am genuinely very, very surprised that I don't think anybody's ever mentioned it in over like 12 years. That song is like, you know what, I'm going to just listen to it right now just before we get into the next one, because I thought that was way better than anybody would ever give it credit for. And I feel bad for CeeLo Green, because it's generally one of his better works, I will admit. But aside from that, yeah, the whole song for, Slow Down just felt kind of meh and just kind of boring. And again, I apologise for Selena Gomez fans who really do like this song. But again, kind of the problem I had with Heart Attack when I did Demi Lovato all the way back in the beginning of the year. It's just kind of unenterprising and kind of bland, unfortunately. So sorry about that, but I'm glad that she improved on later, if this is anything to go by. So anyway, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed this reaction video for what it was worth to Slow Down by Selena Gomez. Please make sure to leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below, because we want to know what you guys thought about this for yourselves, and I cannot wait to see all of you guys again in the next video. Take care, and bye bye for now.